Today we'll be going over what's new in the snapshot from the preview that we got on Bedrock last week. So if you haven't looked at what we got last week for the preview, you can look at it. It will be linked down in the description. I did a video going in depth on it, and we'll be going in depth on this snapshot, but we will not be covering stuff that I covered in the last video. In the Bedrock preview, we saw that if you were to fall off this Ghast, it will come and pick you up. But in that video, we also noticed that if you are surrounded by a lot of trees like this, the Ghast will get stuck while trying to get to you and just give up. So I'm going to test if that has been fixed in the new version. Doesn't look like it has. It has come down to the tree level, but as you can see, if you are like below the trees, you will not actually be able to get in it. So that is still a slight issue with it. I'll give it one more go. We'll move slightly away from the trees. So as you can see, I've fallen off and it should come down to meet me. And I'm next to a mountain, so I think that just counted as it reaching the ground. Even though it didn't touch the ground, it was still close enough to count. So as you can see that if you're not at the highest point of wherever you are when you fall, there is a chance that it will just get close to, I don't know, like a mountain or a treetop and then just start flying again and not actually pick you up. That is one issue that I have noticed. Now, supposedly, while this guy is roaming, he should start to go near blocks. So obviously he's coming down so that I can get a ride, and he's hit a tree, so he's going to go back up. But he should stay near blocks while he's roaming. Because obviously he's in his roaming state, nothing is interacting with him, there's nothing for him to follow, he is just roaming. As you can see, he is staying somewhat close to blocks, but he has still got a big enough distance that, let's see, if I were to come here, I could get on. This reach is insane, I must say. Let's give it a quick test. How far can I actually reach? Can I reach it? I can't reach it. I'm spamming, so the second oh, okay. Let's see. That's got to be too far. Yep. Well, let's go to the top of this tree. Too far. Oh, I got it from that far away. That is a massive distance that you can get onto this guy from. So, we do have a new way of making different types of these harnesses. You can now re-dye them, which wasn't previously available in the Bedrock preview, but now we actually have the ability to re-dye our already crafted harnesses. It doesn't seem like there's a way to remove the harness once you've given them. So even if you do re-dye it, it doesn't seem like you can actually give it to them. Or so you thought. If I take these shears and I right-click this guy, he will then remove his harness and I can give him a new one. It will always drop on top of the Ghast no matter what. So if I go below and I use that, it will drop on top of him. Okay, he was moving too quickly, so it didn't land on top of him. But if I do that again, actually, it seems like when he's roaming, it actually just goes through him. Yeah, so if you remove it while he's roaming, it'll actually go through him. But if you stand on top and do it, it will land on top. Obviously, these harnesses are non-stackable, but you can now shear them to remove their harness. But we now have new advancements. So if I come down here to where there's some water and I place this dried Ghast in water, as you can see, I get the stay hydrated advancement, which is under husbandry here, as you can see. And as you can see, stay hydrated. Place a dried Ghast block into water. I keep forgetting that these are technically a dried Ghast block. I sound like I said glass. I said Ghast, right? I said Ghast. So we also have another advancement. This is actually from the last game drop, but is now being added in the new one. If you place a creaking heart between two pale oak logs, you now get the heart transplanter achievement. As you can see here, that's under adventure and heart transplanter. Place a creaking heart with the correct alignment between two pale oak blocks. And there you go. That's how you get that. They have also added the Locator bar as an experimental feature in the Java edition in the snapshot. So as you can see here, I'm now creating a world. If I go down to experiments, we can now activate the Locator bar. But we don't need to do that. It currently works the exact same as it does in Bedrock, the same way you would have seen it previously. But there is a new feature with the Locator bar, which is the fact that if you're in spectator mode, players will not be able to see you on the Locator bar unless they are also in spectator mode. As you can see here, this is the command you would input if you wanted to change your icon on the player locator. As you can see there, I am now in the aqua color. So if anyone else had a locator bar on, they would see my name as aqua, as you can see there. Now if I make it gold, it will actually show in the chat what color that is that you've now made it. You can see dark red, and there's a gray. So that way you can see what color you're actually giving people if you are a host of a server. Now that's everything for this snapshot. There wasn't very much changes, it was mainly just a port from the Bedrock preview that we got now here in Java. So if you do want to see everything that's new and you missed that Bedrock preview video, it will be on screen now. Thank you for watching.
OG, your boy been kicking it.